Hello, it's Marina from the Butterfly Effects, the 13th of May 2024. This is your daily reading. On the dice we have Aries, the North Node and the second house. And our oracle cards today are Iron, which I've had a few times, and Rotation. So we're looking at the second house, the house of income, personal possessions, our resources in some way. Aries represents the first house. I sort of feel with Iron, which is Mars being ruled by Aries, there may be someone who's taking an initiative here, or maybe very focused, or motivated, assertive, specifically in terms of either income. I think it's more personal possessions, might be out buying stuff, for example. I think someone is getting some very good news on this day, and with the second house here, it may be income related, for example. All positives is what I'm seeing with this card. This is also a card of magnetism, reliability and strength. The North Node suggests that is the direction we're moving in. It almost feels it's something that was meant to happen, destined to happen. And then we have Rotation. This is a wee bit like the Wheel of Fortune. It's just that the wheel, it's the circle, it's cycles. It can be something that's kind of monotonous, that's come round again, but not in this reading because the cards are just perfect. This would say that either there's been something done in the past and this is now, it's kind of like your turn at the top of the wheel. That's really what I'm seeing it as. It is maybe some sort of action that's been taken in the past, and now we are, this is like the fruition. There's not one negative card in this reading. The central issue is the home matters, so that can be your family, obviously. It can be just your property. It sometimes represents the father of the home specifically, and anything home related. So this may be a day with the bookie here that we're beautifying the home, but there's most definitely news coming in, and it's big news, it's important news with the key, and it's really positive news. We've not just got the card of big luck with the bouquet, we've also got the clover, which is little luck. So it really is an incredible reading. I don't know if someone is anticipating something, but if they are and they're anticipating good news, it is literally some sort of success coming through on this day. And as I say, they might be expecting it, might not be, because the clover can represent something that just pops out of nowhere. It is a bit of an opportunity. Yeah, like an unexpected success. Now, this could have a romantic theme because we do have the moon here, and we have the bouquet, and we have the news. But the rider can also represent a new man, excuse me, or another man coming into your life. And I do have the ring at the base of the deck, which is the relationship, sometimes the contract with the second house. So it could go either way, because the song that I did get through just before I did the reading, so it may or may not relate, was no matter what I do, all I can do is all I can think about is you. And I think that's Kelly Rowland. I looked it up. Nelly, and I think it's called Dilemma, but that's literally the line. That's the only line I was getting. No matter what I do, all I can think about is you. So there may be like an opening up here with the key in terms of someone's romantic feelings. The moon card it also means a bit of an opening up in terms of one's intuition, and that's when I sort of get this vibe with the North Node. It is slightly, what's the word? There's just like a feeling, that something good is going to happen, and now either you're making it happen or someone is motivated in your direction to make it happen. But this can be a surprise visitor that turns up at the house as well, and it can be an invitation to go somewhere with the ship card coming through here. This can be a lucky trip, but it can also speak with rotation. It's just a change of luck. Things are looking up, and specifically for this woman who may or may not be who I'm reading for. And that luck, or hope for, wish, it may be in terms of property and family, because this represents a beautiful home, a peaceful home, a dreamt of home. Yeah, and there's some success coming through here. So honestly, it's it's really, really lovely. Let's have a wee look to clarify it. I forget the name of this deck. I've got the thinking man at the base of the deck. It's usually an air sign, but it's someone who is deep in thought. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at what they... Let's see what the second house is suggesting with the North Node. Patience and anxiety. So this would say that we're waiting on something. And it could be love. We have got the woman holding a heart at the base of the deck. This is someone who is open and receptive to love, or who is very loving, kind, sharing. And I think maybe we're waiting for something here, but it is the second house. That's what I'm asking for. So it's something to do with personal possessions, and it's either personal possessions in the actual property, or it is to do with, you know, maybe a car. We could be getting the keys for a house here, and we're waiting for the news that we've had some sort of win or offer accepted. And, you know, we're a little bit anxious, waiting on that coming through. I think somebody's got maybe nerves of steel here with iron. Let's have a look. So, the house, please, with the bouquet. There's the house and the bouquet here. I mean, the thing that, you know, no matter what I do, all I can think about is you. I mean, it literally could be a property. Okay? Or, you know, a sofa. It's a daily reading. House and bouquet. Angel of Balance. That's very much like the Temperance card, which is also a very patient card. So this is about things being fair, things being shared. One more for that, please. Now I'm going to move on to the Moon and the Ring. So again, I say you can be opening up about our feelings. And here he is. He was at the base of the deck, the thinking man. So this is someone who's anxious, possibly about opening up about their feelings. But honestly, this can also be the combination of just asking someone out on a date. Yeah. And this is someone who's a wee bit nervous about doing that, but they are going to do it. Okay. And then we have the Rider with the woman. The Temple Path. As much as we've got the North Node, which is about the right direction, the direction we're intended to go in, this would say that, because we've seen anxiety already, that someone's not sure if this is something that they should do. They're not sure if this is the place that they should go. But at the base of the deck, we do have the door to personal healing and happiness. And this is doors opening, which is what the key is about. So I think there's maybe some success here. Somebody's getting really good news. But I do think there's maybe a slight, maybe just nervousness, anxiety about whether this is the direction we go in. But this is also feeling that, wondering if we're going to get the support or the response maybe that we hope for. So the woman with the Rider. Oh crikey, hostilities. That's maybe where the Mars is coming in. So some issue around money here. This is another woman, I feel. Might not be, I'll check in a minute. The woman holding a coin when she's in reverse. This is someone who can be very stingy. She, you know, very manipulative around money as well. You know, it's the woman with the heart at the base of the deck is all very receptive, open, loving. It's all about the love. This one is very materially focused. We've got some sort of hostilities. Why is hostilities here with the clovers here? Storm warning. It's taking a turn. And the ship. Strategy. I just said it. There is something to do with money here. I don't know if it's another female. It doesn't feel like this female. There's just so much good stuff surrounding her. So I don't know if somebody is, as I say, with the key here, it suggests that there's some sort of opening or solution that someone has had. And it may allow them to pursue something else. I just feel, it feels kind of romantic, even I'm in the second house. So tell us more about the thinking man in the house. Yeah, so this is someone who has been kind of hampered or delayed or hung up. My eyesight's really bad today. King of Cups, yeah. King of Love. So there's been some sort of delay here. So this is someone from the past. This may be someone you have soured memories with or you've cut ties with. And this could be like coming around again. And now I'm hearing, what's her name? Carly Simon. is coming around again. Because there is something about the web in that, isn't there? The spider? Am I imagining that? Possibly. So show us the connection between the King of Cups and this woman. The connection. 10 of Coins in reverse. So we've got an issue with money here. And this is property. This is wealth. This is an inheritance. And we've got the Emperor and the King of Wands at the base of the deck, and they're all reversed here. Where's the hostilities coming in? The Chariot. So we've already got that. So the Chariot is, you know, I mean, ultimately is a card of success. It's winning. It's recognition. And I think there is a plan here in terms of what direction to go in. The ship, although it is, you know, literally a journey, a trip, it can sometimes speak of foreigners and foreign places. It can sometimes be obviously trade and imports, exports, but it's bodies of water as well. And occasionally, but it's not got the fish card with it, or the bear, it represents inheritance. So there's really good news here, and it is about money, but for whatever reason it is going to throw up some sort of hostility. So somebody may just get really, really lucky, or there's perhaps an inheritance or a win or a property, and we're looking at sort of dividing the assets here. Yeah, this is where the income, the personal possessions are coming in, and there is some sort of defensiveness, maybe. Why is hostilities here with the woman? 6 of Swords. So again, we're speaking about travel and movement yet again. So this can speak about someone who's possibly moving house, moving locations. There may be something that's, you know, wrapped up, as I say. I just feel there's a property in the mix here, or there's some sort of inheritance. I'm not really, I mean, the cards are all so beautiful. It almost feels like this is kind of come to a culmination now. Do you know what I mean? Like the hostilities and the issues and the plans and who gets what and who does what, and this is delayed. This feels that we're getting the news. We're getting the news. The Rider. We're getting the news. It says Sun. It's the best card in the deck. This is a really good day. There's no two ways about it. There's definitely been, you know, as I say, delays and complications and possible issues around money and property, inheritances. We have got the Princess of Cups, so we're suggesting some sort of offer or agreement is reached here. And it just feels really lucky. Yep, don't need much more. Judgment, this is it. This is the summing up. This is the final countdown. So this is something that has, you know, run its course ultimately. And, you know, with the wheel here, you never really know where the wheel is going to land. It's a case of really, it's your turn to be on the up, it's your time to be on the down. But with the Sun, this is a really positive outcome. It really does feel that it's going to be something worth celebrating. All right. So let me just take you for advice for the 13th of May, and I hope you all have a marvelous day. What advice? The Elder. So this is the family man here. So this speaks about ancestral patterns, and we have got Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. That's in reverse. I feel that's maybe what's been going on. You know, there has been anxiety about whatever this is, and whether it's going to resolve itself, whether things are going to be fair. And there's, you know, as I say, there's possibly been a very long time waiting on this coming. But this is like the buck stops here, and, you know, old patterns, 6 of Cups, you know, in reverse, bad habits, repeating cycles. It's done. We get a clean slate. Oftentimes it comes with, you know, an apology from beyond to say they're really sorry you had to deal with this because they in some way avoided it or didn't handle it properly in their lifetime. Yeah, I just feel this is really good. This is something that somebody's waited for, and here it comes. All right, have a good day. Bye.